It's your boy Nana. Today I'm here with.
It's your boy JC Dubs, you know what I mean? Jaden. JC Dubs on the gram, I just said on the gram, on IG. What a guy. On the gram, on YouTube, on Substack, you know what I mean? Writer, content creator, Renaissance man. That's the kid.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So how long you been working out, man?
So I've been lifting consistently, like about 2 months at this point. I don't know the exact date. I got my membership back in November, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I started like hitting some dumbbell curls. I hit a 35 on like my left arm, and this shit, like my left scapula is kind of like jacked a little bit. Bro, I tried to pick up that 35. That shit did not go. I kind of fucked my shit up. So that shit kind of kept me out of the gym for a couple more months. But then I started working at Planet Fitness, and I was like, at that point, I can't bullshit. Like I'm already at the gym. So that was like early January. So about 2 months.
All right. So you've been on it for about 2 months. 2 months. That's what's up. That's what's up.
When I was looking in the mirror last, I think this was 2 days ago. I was like, damn, bro, I'm seeing the gains for real. What? That shit is.
So how many days a week do you go to the gym?
So my goal is like to get in at least 3 times. So like I think there's been 1 or 2 weeks where I've only gone in 3 times. But I really want to go for 4 or 5. So like this week I worked out 4 times. Last week 4 times. First couple weeks I was getting like 5 times, and I've had like those threes here and there. 3 is the goal because like right now I'm focusing on like chest and shoulders because those are like the highest ROI for how I'm trying to build my physique. You know what I mean, and so I was focusing on those two. And so like I was like, all right, here's my intention. I'm gonna just blast these shits at least 3 times a week because like those are the things I want to focus on growing. And then like those other 1-2 days I go in, I'm gonna try to like get other stuff in there. And eventually I've kind of like gone to the point where I'm like, okay, maybe I'll throw in legs with shoulders and chest. Like I do back, shoulders, chest now almost like every time I did that. But about 3 times, at least 4 to 5 times most of the time. You know what I mean?
All right. So as I heard you say that you basically got a picture of what you want your physique to be like.
A bit. I just, I'm actually like, I really love my physique now. I kind of just want to like have like a slightly larger frame. And so in terms of like the V, the V taper, having like the more, like the golden ratio,
Like
the Greek gods, you know what I mean? Aristotle and Plato and, those guys, you know what I mean? Like even Da Vinci, like all the Renaissance men, like they were all like I believe mind, body, spirit, and creating like all facets of life. I think everyone should pursue the holistic approach, right? So like when you see that V taper, you see that physique, you're like, oh, this guy has it. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's kind of just a physical representation of the work you're going to put in. You know what I mean? And so like that's the point I want to get to because although I like enjoy my physique and although like I know I can like train hard, I know there's still so much more I have to give. You know what I mean? So that's my goal. Yeah.
So what about your diet? How's your diet?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. My diet is not that good. Like, I try to be like as clean as possible in terms of like I like to do eggs most of the time. I usually only I eat 3 times a day, but I usually eat my first meal around like 10. I say 10. That's not too late for most people, but I wake up at like 5 a.m. and then I like stay fasted for like the first 4 or 5 hours because I'm like working, like doing content stuff. So if like for me, it's like, well, I haven't broken fast in like 5-6 hours most of the time. You know what I mean? So that is kind of like fasting. But I usually try to do like eggs. Then I'll have like me and my family like cook dinner throughout the week. So I don't do like a bunch of like fast food or like stuff like that. But I'm not gonna lie, I always be like having to like I'm on Hormozy, but like never skip dessert. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sugar guy. That is not that good, but I don't give a fuck honestly.
Me too. I gotta learn how to get away from
that. I gotta get better with my nutrition because I know that's the key to your fitness and your training.
All right. So what about what's keeping you consistent in the gym?
Honestly, the first thing that like just came into mind for me is really like I told you, like my mission, my philosophy, my purpose. And when I say that, I was like, I think everyone should pursue the holistic approach, like mind, body, spirit, and creating. Like I believe that we all have these 3 aspects of ourselves: mind, body, spirit, and we also all need to express who we came here to express. We all need to contribute to the unique thing that we came here to be and the unique thing we came here to contribute. And I think that if you're not doing those things, then you're not living in alignment with how you should be. And thus you're suffering, you're living in hell and shit like that. That's a whole nother topic. But I think that like, your body is a part of this physical experience, and thus you need to really master it. You know what I mean? By mastering the mind or mastering the body, you can master the mind as well. And the mind is really everything. If you can master the mind, you can master your reality. So like I think that for me, like I have so much like drive to help other people like see this like holistic approach, and thus like I have to stay embodied in it myself because like I can't lead people from somewhere I'm not at. You feel me?
Understand. So, what benefits do you get from working out, like mentally?
Mentally, one, you just get so much more confidence, and like honestly it just builds your self-worth. Honestly, like it's like, especially, well, you have to train hard, honestly, well, in my opinion. If you train like a bitch, then you can't say nothing, because like if you're not pushing yourself, then what are you doing? It's like if you're resistance training, if that's not your goal, like if resistance training or like training hard isn't your goal, if you're just getting in or be active or like do cardio, okay, that's a different thing. But in my opinion, like when it comes to like really building like that mental discipline and like that spiritual like self-worth, that esteem, that confidence in yourself, that knowing that like, oh, I can actually show up for myself and like do hard things. I can push myself when I don't want to. I can do things when they're uncomfortable. I can do things when it's like, oh shit, I don't really feel like doing this. Bro, hold on, let me tell you this, dog. Bro, I'm fucking going for my last set for shoulder press yesterday. I think I was on 65 pounds. I hit like 60 pounds, like did 8 reps. 65 pounds, I did like 10 reps. I was gonna go for 12 reps. So there's this mad cute girl, right? She was in the Smith machine with her friend. She was like getting it in. And like before, I like went over to her and I fist bumped her. I was like, yo, get set, because she was putting that pain in. You feel me? But then I'd asked her, like she was like on her rest and her friend was hitting the set. So I was like, all right, let me see if I can get in here. So I asked her, I'm like, yo, can you record me hitting my last set for me? You know what I mean? So gotta be content, man. Gotta throw it on the gram. So I had to record that shit for me. Bro, I'm going for this, you know what I mean? I'm hitting the shoulder press. Or the shoulder press. Bro, I'm on like 10. I'm like hooked, bro. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck?
When did it give
I
it up?
kid you not, bro. Nah. I think yeah. I went for 11, bro. I didn't get that shit.
Oh.
I could not get up, bro. Like, I swear to God, I was like, yo, this is insane. Like, I swear to God. So I only got 10 and a half, right? And she was like, nah, like, you got to get those other 2.
Oh, so she
You know what I mean?
pushed
Like,
you.
she was on that shit, but I was going for that shit. I could not lift that shit, man. Like, you feel me?
But
That
she
shit was
didn't
not
get the energy to
happening.
push it out. What she told
Bro,
you to
nah,
do?
it wasn't even that, bro. It was just,
Man, you
I
told her
didn't
show
have
out.
it, bro. I did not have it.
It's
Like,
understandable.
bro, I told you, like, you can't train like a pussy. I will not train like a bitch. If I got it, I gotta go for that shit, bro. I swear, I never had such difficulty like going for a rep. So I was like, hold up, I can't go out like this. I'm like, I'm gonna give you those 2. I got you. Just like, give me like a minute. You feel me? So I chilled for a little bit.
Need to recharge. We men. We
Yeah.
gotta recharge.
Exactly. I went for that shit. I'm like, all right, cool, chill. Then I went for them shits, but she was like already doing her thing, so she didn't see me. So like she turned around and I told her, I'm like, yo, I gave you those 2. But she was like, what? I didn't see it. It don't count.
So
I'm
you
like,
gotta get
damn.
it. You gotta get it back.
Exactly.
Gotta
So
run
I'm
it
like, all right, bet. And then she was like, all right, you want me to record this again? I'm like, hell yeah, let's run it. Right? So I'm like, all right. So she was out here playing at me and shit. But she also was like, hold up, you just gonna do 2? I'm like,
Oh,
fuck, bro.
got him on a whole nother set.
What the fuck, bro? I done did 3 sets on this shit.
Okay.
I was fighting for my life trying to get that 11th rep. Was not getting that motherfucker. I did those other 2, right? After like another minute and a half. That shit was chill. It was like, fuck, bro. So I'm like, all right, but I gotta show out. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, 1, I gotta show out for the peeps. And like 2, I'm trying to raise this girl up.
Okay.
So obviously I gotta try to do my thing.
Get the Riz going.
Yeah, you feel me? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna show out. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna try to get. I think I said I'm gonna try to get 8. I think I said I'm gonna try to get 8 for you, bro. I swear to God, I'm going on 4. I started being like, yo, I swear to God, bro, 5.
What happened at 5?
Bro, 5 was literally the hardest rep I've ever had to work for in my life. I didn't even know that I could actually have gotten that bitch up. Like, I swear, like, I could show you that. I would if I had my phone, but
Just send me.
that shit was on my gram.
Send it to me.
That shit was on my gram. I swear, I was like literally like squirming in that shit, moving, trying to like, I was like,
Okay, go.
Alright, Jackie's calling me out. I thought I was done, and I hit those 2 more. But then she was like, alright, I didn't see him. So I was like, alright, say no more, I'll hit him for you again. But then she was like, just 2 more. So I'm like, I'm out here feeling called out and shit. So now I'm like, alright, I got you. I'm gonna just hit these bitches, you know what I mean? Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna run these. I'm gonna try to get at least 8. I'm gonna try to get at least 8.
Okay, go. 2 more.
Yo, I've never worked for a rep like this before.
Last one. Come on.
Yo. Okay. Yo, that's crazy, dog.
A for effort.
I could not get that bitch up, bro. You feel me? I swear I did not know you could work that hard for a rep. You feel me? But it was like, damn. I have been training hard, but it's like, fuck, you could train so much harder, right? Most people don't even train as hard as I do on my normal day, which is still really hard because, like, I be going for it. And it's like, bro, we all have so much more potential in us than, like, any of us, really realize. And if we're not willing to face that uncomfortability, if we're not willing to go for it, we're never going to have it. I mean, we're never going to show out for ourselves and then prove to ourselves that we do have it, and then we can't establish, like, that new baseline. It's like, without proving it to yourself, it always just stays in the unknown. You feel me? And we can't really operate in the unknown like that. I mean, unfortunately, like, from a higher perspective, from the spiritual perspective, we absolutely can, and that's a part of our journey. But, like, in the physical world, you know, a lot of us are still just attached to survival and to ego and to, like, damn, bro, it's like, I need to not be uncomfortable, right? Right? So it's like when things get hard, especially like when you're going physically, it's like, fuck, I want to just stop, right? I don't want to go for this last one because it sucks. It really hurts. But it's like, nah, you gotta get it. You gotta get it.
You gotta do it. So you ain't give it a whole 8.
Nah, I only got 5.5, bro.
Hey, it was the makeup anyway. You had the makeup.
Chill.
It's all right.
But yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie though. She ain't even she didn't have the gram. So she didn't give me, like, she was like, oh, I don't have Instagram. I asked her for a number because she wasn't going for it. I was like, damn, I should tell her.
We win some, we lose some.
Yeah,
but we live. We live to fight another day.
That's a fact. And you know what? I learned that I could train even harder. So I will. You know what I mean?
All right, so next question. Which is probably the last one. What advice would you give someone that's trying to start working out?
Honestly, just, like, move your ass. Like, do this. Just walk to the gym. And just, like, start picking weights up. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, just start hopping on machines. Just start walking around and doing shit. Like, honestly, don't think at all. This is my advice for anyone who's trying to start anything. Like, I love to say this for people who want to start making content. Bro, stop thinking you don't have a plan. You know why? You can't make a plan because you don't know how to do anything. Like, people be trying to operate. Like, the thing is, in order to create a plan, you have to have some kind of experience or knowledge in the field to formulate a good plan.
Talk that shit.
Unfortunately, you don't have any of that shit, so you can't do it. So stop trying and just fucking move your feet.
Just get started.
Exactly. People aren't willing to operate in the dark. And it's like, that's unfortunate because clarity is earned via walking in faith. So it's like, if you're not willing to just take the blind steps, you're never going to do shit. You have to be willing to just, like, I like to say for, like, content. Bro, if you want to make content, type the fucking words in your phone and hit post. Pick up the phone up, hit record, say what the fuck you gotta say, and then hit upload. Like, stop thinking about this shit, bro. Stop thinking and just do something. You feel me? Because as you start doing things, then your mind will really start rearranging. Then you'll actually start operating from a new paradigm, a new identity. And only that's, you know, when things change. When you shift mentally, that's only when your physical really shifts.
So you said you've been consistent for 2 to 3 months. So do you got a plan now when you come in there? Like, do you have your workout set, or you just still going, honestly, just whatever you want to do, you just do?
Right now, like I told you, I have like an intention of doing shoulders, back, and chest 3 days a week. So I kind of just like, honestly, on the day, I kind of just figure it out. And more often than not, I'll hit more exercises. Like, yesterday, like, I'll fucking show you what I hit yesterday real quick. This is what I hit yesterday.
Let me see real quick.
Chill, it's a girl's number right here.
Oh, we can't show. But I'm looking. He got his shit written down.
Shoulder press. So this was like a little quickie I had before work because I got in here. My homie Jasmine, that's like my gym homie. She was actually the first person I signed up at Planet Fitness, so that was mad cool.
Okay.
So we be like training and shit sometimes. So we was on the Smith machine, but I only had like 30 minutes because I had to clock in at 1. So I had like two exercises, barbell squat, shoulder press, and then I got back on it, shoulder press again. That's when it was happening with the girl. That's what I was telling you about. See, like I told you, I got 11.5 and I got 5.5.
So you write all your workouts down?
Yeah, I write all these shit down. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Hit biceps curl after that. Did seated row. So like I said, I wanted to hit legs yesterday, but I also went for shoulders, chest, and back, like I said. So I did seated rows, and I tricep extension. Wanted to hit arms too. I didn't want to do ab crunch because I just love hitting abs, honestly, and my abs are pretty nice, so I want to keep toning them bitches.
Just trying to get toned
And
out.
then at the end of it, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of feeling like I wanted to hit leg extension because I knew I wanted to hit legs a little more. But I was kind of on some like, I've been training hard today. I don't really need it. But I did want it, and I was like, maybe I'll just come hit it tomorrow or some shit. And I'm like, I'm just full of shit. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. Just do the lift. Just do the sets. And then you're going to be good. And I'm like, yeah, that was great. Like, after I did, I was like, yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Hit the little hydro for the 10 minutes. We called it W-list, feel me?
Okay.
I can show y'all that.
See what he talk about? He ain't playing.
I mean,
y'all don't got the girl number in there. Y'all chill out. Y'all be all right. All right, so, man, tell them where they can find you. I know you talked about it, but tell them again.
Hell yeah, gang. So, I'm on Instagram. On Instagram, it's JCDUBSS, JCDubs.DRC, just letters DRC. DRC stands for my movement, Digital Renaissance Creators, themed around the Renaissance man. We are in the digital renaissance. We're all creators. Thus, I believe we should all be in digital renaissance. On Instagram, that's my Instagram. On YouTube, I just go by JCDubs. And then on Substack, I also go by JCDubs.
All right. Man, I want to appreciate you for the interview, man, JC. All right. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go run it up. You feel me? And that's another one. No, man. No, TV, man. We out of here.